Borrowing money always has its risks. If you ask for too much, people probably think you've gone broke. And if you take too long to pay it all back, you'll be lucky if anybody ever lends you a dime again. And if you borrow money from the wrong people, you could get whacked.
You were like a brother to me. To all of us.
I gotta sit down. I feel like I can't stand. Is that okay, Tony? Did I sit?
No one ever wants to meet a mobster. Some people would feel safer in prison than out on the street. People like Bernie Madoff, no relation to Mini Madoff, we think, who lost $65 billion of other people's money in a Ponzi scheme. And it wasn't just Joe Schmo's money that Bernie stole. A new Netflix documentary says Bernie Madoff was taking millions of dollars in from criminals, everybody from drug cartels to Russian mobsters. And when they all came knocking on Bernie's door to have it back, he didn't have it. Instead of paying up, the documentary says Madoff pled guilty to a 150-year prison sentence so he wouldn't get whacked. Remember, Madoff just confessed, said, "I did it," said, "Send me away." If Madoff, for years, was able to get away with taking in mob money, drug money, right under the nose of the feds, just imagine what's going on in crypto. The currency notorious with mobsters, sex traffickers, and hackers. Warren Buffett's right-hand man calls it rat poison.
Digital currency that's out there that people say, oh, it might be the next big thing. What do you think?
I think it's rat poison. Put him down as undecided.
But the Democratic Party must love them some rat poison, because Sam Mini Madoff took millions in rat poison and fed it to Joe Biden. Did drug money buy the Democrats the Senate? Well, just look for yourself. $41 million right into the Democrats' dirty war chest. Where'd the stolen crypto money come from? Well, if we're learning anything from Bernie Madoff's story, it's that this is a lot of dirty stolen money, and people are dying over it. In the past few months, there's been a slew of crypto executives dropping dead. Yeah, one died in his sleep. Another died from a helicopter crash. And the other one died drowning in Puerto Rico. Is this all a coincidence? Well, we don't know. But we do know if Mini's investors were cartels and mobsters, Mini's in some trouble. And so are all the other crypto brokers who lost the mob's money. Is Mini worried? Nah. Mini's vegan. He's more worried about his next lunch. And Mini might be the luckiest man alive. I mean, after a judge in New York just ruled that polyamorous relationships, like threesomes, foursomes, and fivesomes, are entitled to similar protections as traditional marriages. So basically, Mini's harem was just like him having a wife. And wives can't testify against their husbands, right? Which means Mini's main squeeze might not be able to put the squeeze on him after all. Mini's main squeeze might not be able to sing. Remember, she's the one Mini blamed for blowing up the fund. So today, he did what Madoff didn't do and pled not guilty in court. Where he thought he was going to get some New York Times treatment, a big round of applause.
Thank you so very, very much. Thank you.
But Mini actually got the Madoff treatment and just got pushed around by the media.
I gotta get in.
Even showed up to court with a book bag like it's the first day of school. What's in the book bag, Mini? Is it full of amphetamine? Cash? Or one of those cucumbers you like to chew on? Well, we don't know, but to us, it's a little weird that Mini left the courthouse without the book bag. So where'd the book bag go, Mini? Did someone get bribed with a book bag full of cash? You're not going to believe who the judge overseeing the Mini Madoff case is. You're not going to believe it. Judge Lewis Kaplan, who happens to be a Bill Clinton appointee, who presided over the Kevin Spacey trial, where he was acquitted, is presiding over a Trump sexual assault case and was just recently presiding over the Prince Andrew sex abuse case that was suddenly settled earlier this year. That is quite the pedigree. No wonder Minnie's been flying around on first class with no worries. But Minnie should watch out. The crypto world's no place for a skinny fat vegan kid with frizzy hair. Crypto is where criminals, mobsters, and cartels park the cash. And Democrats knew this when they took in the $41 million of it from the Bahamas, the world's most famous tax haven. Are you surprised? The Bidens gobbled up dirty cash from overseas. This isn't anything new. The Bidens have been taking millions in from the Chi-Coms, from the dark corners of Ukraine. Money was coming in from Kazakhstan, Romania, from Russian billionaires. Come on. The Bidens love dirty money. So when criminals housed dirty cash with Minnie Madoff and Minnie Madoff just handed it to Joe didn't even blink. We're looking at a campaign finance scandal like you wouldn't believe. Let's see who has the guts to touch it.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.